Happy New Year, everyone, and welcome to the end of 2021. I hope you had a great year, and I just want to take a moment here and reflect on some of my accomplishments and goals. And I think this is something that we all should do, and if you aren't doing it, you need to do it. You need to give yourself a pat on the shoulder and also take a look at your goals that you had set a little bit critically and look at the ones that you set but didn't accomplish and ask yourself, well, why didn't I accomplish those? Maybe that's because they're goals that you're just not 100% into. And those goals are things that you just might want to take off your list and make room for something that you really are interested in doing. So for me, I accomplished three major things this year, one of which was starting a First Friday email. The idea behind this email, to be honest with you, was to motivate me. It was to motivate me to keep me on schedule and produce and publish at least one new release photo every month. And this worked, I would say, for the most part. One of the things it didn't do that I hoped it would have done was get me out more, get me out exploring more, going to different places, taking pictures of different subjects. And I think this year tended to keep me more indoors and focused a little bit more on infrastructure than actually exploration. Another goal was workflow. I went from using Lightroom back to Capture One Pro, and the reason I did this was because of Capture One Pro's interface. I prefer one interface. I don't have to click on catalog. I don't have to click on develop. It's all in one. So I could click on a thumbnail if I wanted to. I could adjust my exposure. I could adjust some white balance. I could click on multiple thumbnails and do that without having to blow the picture up big if I didn't want to. The other thing is their tagging interface and their searching is so much more robust than Lightroom's. And so for me personally, that really helped me improve my workflow when I was basically in editing. But then there's this other side of my workflow, which is more I would say the technical infrastructure side. Backing up your data is important. If you're not doing this, please start doing this. And so I have basically three fail point redundancies. And so what I mean by that is I have my source raw files stored on the C5 terabyte drive. Daily, that is backed up to another external hard drive. Then the LaCie drive is also backed up to my Synology NAS. The NAS, finally, also daily, is backed up to Google Cloud Storage. That's kind of how it works in a nutshell, but the nice thing about it is I have 1, 2, 3 points of failure. And so if this hard drive blows, this hard drive blows, and this hard drive blows, I still can go to Google Cloud and restore everything in reverse. And so it's really important. I think that people who have burned by data loss understand the importance. And if you haven't been burned by data loss yet, one day, trust me, it will happen and you don't want it to happen. So at least, maybe don't go as crazy as I did, but at least do 1 point of redundancy for your backing up your raw files, which would be important. Another goal of 2021 I had was this YouTube channel. So at the beginning of the year, I started watching YouTube more and more, and there were a lot of YouTubers out there, especially in the photography world, that I started to really enjoy watching. And I thought, you know what, this is fun. I think I want to start doing this. I want to start sharing my photo and fine art experiences with everybody else because I've learned so much from the people that I've been watching on YouTube that I just wanted to give back to this community. So how was your 2021? Did you accomplish what you set out to do? I'd love to read about your milestones and accomplishments in the comments below, and I really appreciate you watching this whole year. Please don't forget to subscribe, like, and have a very safe and happy new year, and we will see you in 2022.